Yo, what's up, UNCF? I go by your boy TJ.
What's up, upcoming family? It's your boy Lil Reed, and we back with episode 23.
Episode 23, man. Sorry, man. Apologize to the upcoming family, man. Shit been kind of rocky these last couple weeks, but
we had a little hiccup, but you know, shit happens.
Yeah, it ain't nothing gonna stop it though. We gonna always get back to it, get back to the money, as we say.
We back.
For sure. But shit. So we gonna kick it off like we always do every week, man. I don't know, cuz, what we doing? We
jumping to the remix, man. It's a lot of new music that been dropped since it's been going, but I'm gonna just give y'all the latest. You know what I'm saying? All right, so first I'm gonna kick it off with 42 Doug and ESTG dropped the album called Last Ones Left. I ain't gonna lie, y'all need to check that out. That be slide from the beginning. First song by the Christian with him. That be number one.
Yeah. Shouts out to that boy there. For sure.
So that's the latest I got for music wise.
Okay. Shit, yeah, man. And that boy Baby, he won the Grammy on the song he collaborated with, I think, Kanye and stuff. Right on the album. Yeah, man. Baby don't want a Grammy on him.
Baby got his first Grammy.
Baby don't want a baby don't want a Grammy on them folk, cuz you know Baby be wanting a house note for that feature. Now that feature price, don't even ask, man. You ain't got no big ass label with that bag behind you, bro. Don't hit Baby phone with that. But nah, Baby a real nigga, cuz Baby might do feature people he like. You know what I'm saying? But
speaking of features, I mean money. Future said he get one million show.
Who?
Future.
Oh, with the GQ shit.
Yeah, he said he get 1 million show.
GQ called Future the greatest rapper alive, bro. That shit crazy. Like, Wayne still living, ain't he? But it's like, in this generation,
I feel like in this generation they don't look at the past. Like they don't.
Like, they too stuck living in the moment.
You had to be growing up listening to that like us. We
mixtape Wayne.
Like,
but then I feel like that shit be staying the same forever. Like, Wayne been rapping damn near 40 years, cause like at this point, like at some point you gotta like have somebody else that's like to the kids. Cause every you gotta think every generation up under what Wayne, like they not gonna say Wayne. Like a lot of them kids don't even, like you saying, they don't even know that music. There's certain kids right now that you ask them what's Wayne favorite album, they gonna say the Carter 3. But they gonna say that's the only album they know, because that's what they grew up on, Lollipop and shit. Like, they don't know about the first Carter and
the Drought and
they don't know about that shit. So, but yeah, we here to put y'all up on game. So,
cause think about it, Wayne really been rapping his whole life.
Whole fucking life.
I just seen like a picture. He was 20 years old. He had a G-Wagon, his own mansion. You saw that?
Yeah.
Like, man,
he was 20 years old. He was 11, 12 when he signed with Cash Money. Like, he was like, so you gotta think, cuz you 11, 12, and then you just rap from that age to you damn near 40 something now.
He damn near 50, I think, so 40, 45.
I hope Wayne ain't 50, cuz.
He damn near.
Damn, Wayne.
He damn near that, man. 39.
Yeah.
38, 39.
Born in 82, 39, but that's what I'm saying, bro. But rapper years, like
his whole fucking life, bro.
And then he done seen so many eras of rap music, and he done been good at each era. So it's like he deserved to take like a back seat to the people that's rapping now and shit, and be like, man, y'all have that shit. Like, and not only his career, cuz you got somebody like Wayne that's got the catalog of the music he got, and then let's go with a Drake and a Nicki. And you sign them, you put them on, they become these megastars. Like, it ain't really shit else Wayne got to do, bro. Wayne can sit back for the rest of his life and be straight.
Cause he still his album still, so people still like listen to his song and type of.
And I got Drake and Nicki.
You know what I'm saying?
I got, you know what I'm saying? That shit. It's all about. I feel like it's all about. That could be a testament to how you is as an artist, as you break to is who you put on your ear for talent, and like how you can identify like, oh, he gonna be a star, she gonna be a star. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit make a difference too.
And another thing is, I feel like Wayne reached a different level when he was making them albums on other people's song beats.
Yeah. So like no ceilings,
swag surfing and all that.
That first when no ceilings dropped, Wayne changed shit, bro. Cause he took all they. So basically, I think in the past, Ice Cube did a mixtape a long time ago called "Jacking for Beats," where he rapped over people's beats. So that was kind of the lane Wayne did. But then Wayne like made that shit like kind of like an album. Because No Ceilings was like an album to people. Like they put that shit in, they did faithfully and listen to that shit. But yeah, I think that took Wayne to a different level. I wonder if No Ceilings was out before the Carter 3. I think it came after the Carter 3.
Yeah, it did.
Wayne was still hot as hell. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't no bigger artist when the Carter 3 dropped. And they sold 1 million that first week, there wasn't no artist bigger than Wayne. Nobody. Like, Lil Wayne was all in Amsterdam. Like, there wasn't nobody fucking with Lil Wayne at that time. So, yeah, shouts out to that boy Wayne. And I wanted to ask you how you felt about this, cuz. So, here in the city, UCF, the spring game. So, you know, all the metaverse shit. Like all the shit that's going on with this like other dimension of like what's going on in the world, like NFTs, and then you got that going into the NCAA allowing the players to make money while they're in school from their image, like the NIL deals and all that shit. So UCF had a spring game, and they let the players, the people that played, put barcodes on the back of their uniform. Mm-hmm. So if you like either held your phone up to the TV, or if you was at the game and you could put your phone, like if you go to a restaurant and do it for the menu.
Oh, like
that was on their jersey.
Okay.
But then their Instagram popped up, like everything they had going on. If you had anything like a website, anything like that was on their barcode. So they like that was some innovative shit. Like nobody ever did that before. So I'm like, shit, that could be some like. That could be some new shit, cause it's like you put barcodes on your jerseys now. The NFL might start doing that shit. Like that's some shit that can tap into a whole nother. Cause if you're a player and you play and you got a big ass name like Odell and people like that, and you got a barcode on your jersey, and they take your fans to your personal website, your Instagram. Think about how many people might not even use Instagram, but they take them to Instagram, they subscribe to your Instagram, YouTube. That's just another way for you to boost your like money. Especially now for the college kids. I thought that shit was crazy.
Especially like say if the college kids make money on the side, like they sell merch or something like that with their jersey, their uniform, or anything like that. They can make money like that either way they get paid on and off the field.
Right. And brand deals, like you got all that shit. Like if they was sponsored by somebody like Body Armor or Gatorade, and then they get brand deals, they go to pages that they got commercials and stuff like that. Like that shit was crazy. So I just wanted to shout out to UCF, man, and the Knights and them boys, not only for being shit and really trying to take Florida over with that football shit, but the fact that they came up with that, and I'm pretty sure it probably was a student or something that went to school that did that shit. That's legendary. You feel me? Like I think they all should start doing that shit for the players, man, just so them players, it give them a incentive to like be able to not only use their financial aid to like take care of themselves, but shit, if I can make me $2-3 million while I'm in college and be taking care of my family and shit while I'm in college, why not? You know what I'm saying, cuz?
Another advantage of that is the scouts can look at them like that too. Like they ain't gotta like, you know what I'm saying, talk to you directly, or if they can look at you while you playing and see what your stats and all that, you know what I'm saying?
Shit like that, I ain't thinking about that. Then it boosts your stock for the NFL, because if you're a college student, I mean an NCAA athlete, and NFL team looking at damn, well, he made this much money as a college kid, and he done sold this many jerseys, he can sell this many. Like shit, we gotta offer him a bigger deal because of what he can bring to us. You know what I'm saying?
They see in college you already got these are people looking at you. So just imagine when you get to like the big league. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, I just want
that's dope, man. I never heard of that before.
That shit was crazy. I was like, damn, that's dope. Like they putting QC barcodes on the back of their jerseys so the players can, have some shit going on for themselves. That's dope.
Matter of fact, cause that's like Nip at his store. Like when you buy the shirt, you scan the barcode. What it is,
so you scan over the barcode when you buy it. He was releasing like if you buy a shirt in the store, you can scan it over and he got like new videos, music videos that he got he released, and they got like certain little different, like he was releasing music and stuff that he put out on no other platforms but for people that bought his merch. So you know what I'm saying? It's just another way. I honestly believe that Nip knew about this metaverse NFT shit before he passed. I think he knew about it for a lot of people because he had already started doing the shit that was gonna cross over to him being like a metaverse, like because by him doing that with that barcode and stuff like that, then you can start like selling NFT, like your shirt and merch could be an NFT, and then you could like, you know what I'm saying? I was listening at another podcast called United Masters where they say like NFTs is like, it's like kind of like, it's not thriving, but it's like, so an NFT, like if say we got our merch, cause we put like, okay, if you buy our shirt, that's the NFT. So we only got 100 shirts that we making this NFT, and you got to buy the shirt for $100. If you buy this shirt for $100, then say we had an Airbnb in Dubai. If you travel to Dubai and you got our shirts that's NFT, and you can stay in our Airbnb for free because you done bought this NFT. You know what I'm saying? We'll give you a week. That's your week for that year. That's the type of shit that I think Nick was gonna be on with his stole, like his music, you know what I'm saying? All that type of shit because he was the only really good rapper that did that shit for that first album, the first album, you know what I'm saying? That shit was different, like,
and then you know what I feel like gonna take off for real? Like NFL players getting paid, make their salary in Bitcoin, like Odell just did.
Because like we saying, cause now I can do more shit over here in this metaverse shit, because eventually that shit gonna start leading over into real money in the real world. So like, shit, I ain't got the money to buy what I need to buy in the metaverse right now, but we got our phones and we can access that. So you give me $100 and I'm gonna give you $100 in Bitcoin, and it's gonna be more than $100, but I might need $100 in cash. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit gonna start getting some shit. You feel me? So hell yeah, they gonna start doing contracts like that. So even if you don't get your whole contract in Bitcoin, like we give you this amount of money in Bitcoin, and then you can get the other amount in cash or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So Bitcoin definitely gonna start being a part of this contract.
That's just so believe for players. I would say for them to invest more money, longevity. Because you know, Bitcoin, all that gonna always be around. It's gonna be
over time. I feel like it's gonna be more expensive, well, not more expensive, but it's gonna have more value. Shit, I was out there. How do you feel about that Kanye? Not to go deep in that Kanye shit. It's like, but they be like, I don't know, they be just saying like shit he be doing about him and his daughters and the dudes going, they was going at the Pete Davidson dudes like saying that he needs to. I feel like low key. I mean, that's still his wife, so like, somebody was doing with your wife. I don't know if they separated or not. Like, that shit crazy, bro. But think about it, though. They do stay right there, though. Well, I don't know if he stayed there, but he bought the house right there. But I don't know, cause like, crazy. That's like you having a lady for X amount of time. Y'all have a family, y'all get married, y'all have kids, y'all live together, and then y'all break up. And then somebody move right in, like you gonna put something with it. Yeah, right. I think he might be thinking you've been doing this. That's what I'm saying. Like you in your mind, you
must feel like, well, damn, when y'all been messing with each other, cause y'all, you just do it right in. Now you with my kids, riding around in the neighborhood on the what thing was, like go-kart or something like that?
I don't fuck with that.
And I feel like Kanye just ain't all these women just because he hurt. Like he trying to ain't gonna lie. I'll be the same way. You guys ain't gonna lie, bro.
What you mean? Like you'll be the same way? Like I ain't gonna be sitting around crying and talking over you, or you be the same way? Like
no, I'm saying like I ain't can act like I don't care. Like
no, I care.
Yeah, that one.
But it's valid, cause that's his. Like it's not his girlfriend. Like this his wife. Been his wife. Them however long they was married, and they got 3 kids. Like they got a kid. Like I got investments in this woman. Like my kids. Like this is my wife. Like not only that, but they were friends long time before they even got married. They got together. Like this ain't just some woman he met off the street. Is what I'm saying.
So I kind of feel why he's doing all these, like saying he want to turn back and all that. But it comes from the time where it's starting to get like crazy, like it's starting to get like harassment at some point in time, like you gotta know when to just fall back, like just all right, she moved on. Yeah, you like know what I'm saying?
But then too, cause you don't know what she's telling him behind closed doors. Like she could be telling him she wanna work it out. Like she playing, I feel like Kim ain't said enough to make people think like she feel like he harassed her. Cause if I'm not mistaken, cause there was a snippet of them. Apparently they had the new season of the Kardashians on Hulu and shit. And she got on the phone and called Kanye crying.
Oh,
because the boy seen the Roblox, the little boy seen the Roblox shit. So it's like, you ain't called, that's not his child, so of course she gonna call the dad and like talk to him about it. But it's like, you still go to him for that emotional support, like, make me feel better about this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that shit like that be throwing Kanye off. Like, well damn, do you not love me no more, or do you still love me? Like, what is it? Like, I don't know.
But like you said though, they son saw it, so of course
can't call him.
Yeah, of course she gon' call him and be like, yo, our son seen this and you like that, we should sit down and talk to him about this and all that. But bro, I ain't gonna lie, when I was in elementary school watching the Kim Kardashian, it been drama ever since. Like it's always some shit with
they
them.
be fighting each other. Kim and Courtney and them, they killed each other fighting. But it's like that's like cause if everybody family had right time. Like it's always some shit going on. And you lucky they not black. If they was the Kardashians, they was black cuz, they would have been off TV. 2 or 3 seasons, the end, they would have oh hell no. She done pulled a damn gun, he done pulled a gun on the cousin and shit, they out there fighting in the yard, like, nah, get them on TV immediately, boy.
It's like they only record the messy shit, like
yeah, they gotta make issues too, cause like if they was always kumbaya and you wouldn't sit there and watch that shit either, so like, that's what reality TV back though. You notice how they took everything off of the music channel. Like MTV used to be a music channel, bro. VH1 used to play music videos. BET used to have 106 and Park, and then they had other music, like it used to be music stations that only played music videos. Now they only play reality TV.
Back in the day, I used to come from school and I used to eat and watch MTV Cribs, all the rappers and shit. So
it used to be music shit.
That shit, man.
Even the cartoons is different, bro. Like I be hard down arguing with kids, cause like my little brothers and sisters and my little they be talking shit about their cartoons. And I'm like, man, if you sit down and watch their cartoons, I ain't gonna lie, some of them good, cause but then it be like, man, these cartoons ain't like shit compared to the cartoons that we had when we growing up.
They don't even play the ones we like, the ones who came up on what's the one where the old man was out in the middle of the Coyote the Coyotes?
Courage the Cowardly
Dog.
Yeah,
they don't even play that shit no more, man.
Scary ass dog. They never want to go out and do nothing. You got like cartoons like Hey Arnold, Recess, even when you ain't had when your mama ain't pay the cable that month or pay the cable that week, you had to watch the WB and the CW and shit like that when they had Static Shock and cartoons that came on like that.
I don't even think that kids these days got an opportunity to be in school and the teacher roll the TV stand you watch. What is shit and doing Christmas? Polar Bear Express, shit like that.
Yeah, Polar Express. But when she rolled that TV in class, everybody's face light up in that bitch. Like, but we ain't doing shit today, bro.
Watching Junie B. Jones, Back to School Bus.
Yeah. Man, Back to School Bus, my shit. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I think we are taking away childhood. I don't think a kid can be a kid no more in this day and age. Cause it's so much shit. It's so much shit. Like, even if they don't have a phone, like, just them going outside or walking, like, they gon' eventually hear shit. Like, it's hard. Mostly every kid got a phone.
It's not even that, cause I recall at middle school, I don't believe I had no phone until like 4th grade, 5th grade. Like, these kids, they got phones in 3rd, 2nd grade. iPhone. You know what I'm saying? I had a church phone, blue phone. I had a church phone. Yeah, me too. When I ran out of minutes,
about that big on that bitch, you wasn't no fucking long ass screen. You could do that shit.
When I ran out of minutes, that was it. I had to wait till my mama and daddy re-up me. I had to go to the gas station and buy me a little $2 get a
boost card. I'm taking a nigga to get a boost card, man.
That's what I'm saying.
But that was the greatest thing about back in the day, cause was being a kid. Like, you could be a kid, and it was milestones in your childhood that you couldn't wait. Like, getting to a certain age when you go to a teen club, that was a milestone, cuz. Like, niggas couldn't wait. Like, when we got to a certain age where we go to a teen club, at that point in our mind, we was grown. Like, to us in our generation, bro, going to a teen club that night, getting the fit to go to a teen club, you was literally grown. You couldn't go to the real club, but half the time, the teen clubs, in my opinion, when I got grown and got old enough to go to a club, teen club to me was better than the club, cuz. I feel like teenagers have more fun than adults.
I feel like, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like it's that way because adults, I ain't gonna lie, some adults be jigging and grooving, but like the teens, they gonna form a circle, it's all gonna be in the middle of dancing and shit and good there, folks, and the man, 4 or 5 people dancing, it's gonna be a circle around, they gonna be like, hey, like record that shit.
I ain't mean to cut you out, that shit was funny, cause I can just see a grown ass nigga 30, 40 years old in the middle of the club doing that shit. You know how everybody in the club gonna look at him, cuz. But he's supposed to be doing that cause he in the club having a good time. But everybody gonna look at him like, crazy ass nigga dancing and shit.
Old folks, I ain't gonna say old folks, but like older folks so used to like just vibing, like just dancing with they lay there just on the wall, like just.
And I think as we get older, we start caring too much about what other people think about it. It jades our mentality, and we can't have. As a teenager, they not thinking about that shit, cuz. Everybody in here having a good time. They done been talking about this shit all day in school. That's another thing I think that made that good, cuz, because your interaction with the people that you seen at a teen club was all day. Like, you literally just seen everybody in here from 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock that morning. It's damn near 9, 10 o'clock at night, and y'all still together. Like, y'all had a little bit of break in between when y'all went home, but then you got people that go home, they damn near get on woo-woo. Niggas was, damn, what the fuck is that crowd on? Niggas would, get on shit like that, talk to their friends, urban chat, MySpace, be on that bitch till they go to team. It's the whole conversation in this team club all night, and they done had fun the whole night.
And then what make you more better is the like the couple weeks before, like everyone talking about they posting the flyers on they finna go,
everybody
and like
got tickets.
Like everybody, oh, so you going too? All right, we'll link up with you right there.
Niggas wanna know what they wearing, and Lord forbid let y'all let it be a Friday and then y'all got a Monday or Tuesday off the next week after that, or don't let it be a long weekend or some shit. Man, that shit finna go crazy, cuz. That's what I'm saying. But these kids these days, cuz, I think they have that, but it'll never, like you said, it'll never be the same.
It was days I went to a 19 nightclub. Like I left the house at like 8, 9 o'clock, and then I didn't get home till like 4, 5 in the morning. Like I just at like we'll leave the club, go to one restaurant, that gets shut down, go to another restaurant.
Just bounce from restaurant to restaurant
until everybody say, "All right, man, fuck y'all, we finna go home, man. I'm tired, man." That
you gotta literally tell them you going home, cuz niggas will kidnap you, drive you all around the city, cuz I'm going home. Don't let somebody have an open house and goddamn they parents gone after the teen club, everybody gonna be at their house.
I'm telling you, man.
Shit, just
time back then. It was just
better, man. That's just, I hate to say that, cuz, but it was better. I'm sorry, it was better. The Soulja Boy era, fucking ringtone era, fucking.
I say the 2000 era.
White tee, headband, Nelly, fucking. Yeah, the 2000s, the early 2000s was a great era. the 2000s was a great fucking era, man. Early 2000s,
Nike
great fucking time.
Nike versus Adidas, Aeropostale versus Abercrombie and Fitch, Hollister versus Aeropostale. Shit like that, man. Like kids go to the stores and walk right past shit like that, man.
Aeropostale used to be on. They would never believe the lines that used to be in Aeropostale for Aeropostale shirts and shit, bro. Hollister.
Every other weekend, so I would go to West Oak Mall and get like 4, 5 shirts for like $40, $50. Shirts be like $9, $8, $7
shirt.
Man,
nigga lit. Chuck Taylor, motherfucking Then I was looking at Wiz on a documentary he got on YouTube, cuz I forgot all that shit. It just made me like feel good, like about the like when Wiz had the little yellow stripe, niggas was going crazy. Cuz I used to be like, I forgot all about that shit, but that's like it just was nostalgia, like. Damn, man, we had some good fucking time.
Nigga used to die like this right here, or they would die like half their dreads, one, or have a mohawk and die with one side. Man,
Young LA, futuristic love, and all that shit.
And what's the nigga who signed the Young Money, Lil Twist? The nigga
did that shit with the what is it, a faux hawk he had?
They got a big ass hair, like it was like a mohawk or some shit.
Yeah, this shit. Niggas was on his shit. Travis Porter was the Migos before the Migos.
Rich Kids and all them boys.
Rich Kids.
Travis Porter.
That shit. That music, like, come on, cuz. That was party
like
anthem.
Group music and shit like that. Man, you play Rich Kid or man, them back in the
party
day.
Party gonna go crazy. Hear the flow shaking in that bitch.
Swag, surfing or some shit. No fuck. What that shit? One song about fuck no hands. Oh, let's do it.
Yeah. Oh, let's do it. Niggas in a circle, going crazy.
Gucci Man wasted or some shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that, man. We gotta be grateful. We experienced shit like that.
That's all it boiled down to, cuz just being grateful. I'm grateful that my generation could have had time to really enjoy ourselves as kids. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Cause I feel like it's becoming a lost thing. Like it's becoming real less and less. These kids is 14 years old getting snuck in these grown ass clubs, and then they wonder why these kids be acting like that and doing that shit, man. That's shit. Not saying that's a bad thing, but I just feel like what they was telling us when we was kids, cause they a kid, that was some good advice. Cause not only did you want to be grown, but it's like you gonna miss all this shit that you got in front of your face, trying to come do what the fuck I do.
Ain't gonna lie, I kept saying, I was like, man, I can't wait to be grown and do shit. Now grown, man, I'm like, man, fuck this shit.
Cause like, grown people don't do shit. Like, grown people go to work all day, cuz, and work takes so much out of niggas. When you get home, you not finna be thinking about doing nothing else but get rest because you know you gotta go to work tomorrow.
Cause look, it's like when we was younger, we didn't have shit to worry about, cuz, but school. Or what we was doing after school or what we was doing the weekend. Going to the movies, going, you know what I'm saying, going out there, man, going to our cousin's house. That's all we had to worry about.
Stay over there all day.
Bro, nah, man, we took that shit for granted, man. We was like, man, we can't wait to be grown. I can drive.
Nigga hate driving.
I ain't gonna lie. When I got on restricts, it was like 9th grade. That was like 2013. Man, I got my restricts. Everybody want me to drive. Every fucking one. My mama want to go to the stores. My mama want to drive. God damn.
Go up here. You like, man, take these bitches back, man. I'm sick of this. Go get me some bread. You forgot to get jelly. Go back and be like, man, god damn.
I'm talking about you. I get in the house. She told us to go. You go.
Just got in the house.
God. She like, oh, yeah. You want to drive so bad? Yeah. No. You want to drive so bad?
Yeah, you can drive. Well, that's what I be trying to tell people. He's my little brother, cuz. You want to drive so fucking bad. Alright. You gonna hate driving when you get your, what? See your ass on missions all day long.
It's not even that, cuz. It be like say y'all have family functions and then like y'all all get cars. Yo, mama won't even get a job so she can probably decide.
Yeah, she don't want to drive. She ain't driving nowhere.
She get your ass the keys, man.
You ain't, hey, man. I guess they feel like shit. They pay dues to be able to sit in the passenger seat. That shit, boy. That shit
like, they be like, man, we waited 16 years. Like what? Cause what kind of kid get restricted? 15, 16? They're like, yeah, man, we don't wait 16 years for this day.
Get their restricted 15 to get their license 16. Nigga been driving his mama around since he was 16 years old. You know a nigga that's driving his mama car, cause all the windows be down. That nigga come through the hood crazy. Nigga, you like, yeah, that nigga just got his license. He ain't used to driving. That's why he acting like that. He going crazy.
Well, I remember the first time I got behind the wheel on my restricts, boy. I was recording my whole drive. I was in the car. I was recording everywhere.
Yeah, bro, driving. That shit was like a rite of passage, like. Damn, you know that boy got his restricts. If you the nigga in school that got a car and can drive, you literally the man. You can do whatever. You got your own car. I remember feeling like that because I ain't have money to get my own car in high school. I was giving my mama old car. But niggas I went to school with really had their own car. Their parents bought them a car. And they had license. Like, bro. 10th, in the 10th grade, 11th grade, bro, you got your own car and you got license, bro.
It was niggas I went to school with. They had Chevy, Infinity, 10th, 11th grade.
Like, you got your own life, bro.
Cause I was walking my whole high school year.
Nigga literally
but even though I stayed like 5-10 minutes away from school, but damn, like, it felt good. It felt good like on shit.
It ain't nothing better than that, getting out of school and getting in your car.
Cause folks were leaving, doing lunch, going to get lunch, coming back.
Yeah, they stunting like that's a flex, cuz. That's a flex.
After walking home after school, they would beat up at the car, do donuts and shit in the parking lot.
That's a flex. Like, nigga, you can leave and come back and make it like, bro, that's a flex.
You ain't got to catch no bus, you ain't had to walk in the rain, none of that. You had a car. And then it was even more fun to have a car like doing that after basketball games, soccer games, football games, Friday night football.
Nigga got a slider.
You are leaving the football games, going to like the let out, going to like the Waffle House, McDonald's or some shit like that.
Man, that nigga slide good, man.
You had to catch rides, you had to walk here and was that shit like that, man. Kids.
You ain't gonna never get that experience. That's even like graduation, cause when I graduated high school, I don't even remember graduation like that. I remember graduation, but I feel like my graduation went so fast. I remember walking across the stage, but I don't remember nothing else before or after that.
Cause our graduation was, it wasn't dead, like, but nobody really do nothing. Like everybody just went they set the way out. I believe I went home and went straight to sleep. Like, damn. Like I feel like yeah. I went home with right to sleep because our graduation was like at nighttime.
Yeah, and y'all graduated on like Thursday or something.
We didn't leave till like 10, 12 o'clock. Like
I remember your graduation being during the week, like a weird day,
like Wednesday.
Because they had other graduations like Friday and Saturday. You know what I'm saying? I think y'all graduated first out of all the high schools in Orlando.
Yeah, we didn't do shit.
But it's like even like I went. My graduation was on Saturday, so I went out that night. But it wasn't no big thing like I thought it was gonna be.
And like prom back then, I'm glad I got to experience prom.
Yeah, me too. A lot of niggas didn't even go to prom.
That's what I'm saying. Because COVID came around, these kids can't.
They ain't walk across the stage or go to prom.
I ain't gonna lie to the prom. I just prom. I said, man, we gotta do that shit again, man.
Prom lit good.
That shit was lit from the week, like during the week, like everybody was saying what kind of car they finna get, rent a car, what they gonna have on, what hotel they get, where we finna link up at. Cause we had lit for the gas station. That shit was like that shit was like, man, that shit was lit. Everybody looked good from the hair, from the shoes, man. Everything went good from racing in traffic and all that. Man, that shit.
Yeah.
That shit.
Where y'all prom was, dude?
It was at Universal. It was like at a hotel at Universal.
Oh, okay.
That shit was lit, man.
Nigga had a ball, boy.
But I'm just glad I got to experience that because kids these days, COVID came around, fucked everything. Yo, kids ain't even get to walk.
That first year of COVID, what was it, 2020?
19, early 2020.
2020. That's like scrap, you know. Like they from the virtual graduation to not being able to do shit.
I don't wish that shit virtual graduation no fucking way.
That was fucked up, dog. It's like you get to do all like you went through all that shit in school and then you can't even walk. Like that shit crazy.
People actually live to see that like kids want to see them walk, like they want to see their parents see them walking across that stage.
Right. And parents people on their last leg waiting on their child to graduate and shit. And y'all tell them they can't walk like that shit. Even though I know they ain't had nothing, they ain't had nothing to do with it. But it's like, damn.
I'm talking about parents be waiting. Parents like family will be flying in from all over the world just to see you walk on that stage after
all the years. Some years you going to school. So they can scream niggas out there lungs.
The whole family be out there bitch screaming. That shit felt good to walk off that stage, bro.
Yeah, that shit good. I was like, damn, boy, I ain't gotta worry about shit. Boy, I'm done with school.
It was pretty time. I was saying fuck school, man. I don't want to say fuck school.
Yeah, you ain't alone, bro. I was on that shit too. Fuck school, man. I'm done with this shit.
From transitioning to middle school, high school, waking up that early, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, every fucking day, 5 days a week.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, cuz I started getting active in high school. That's what made high school fun for me. Like, when you like me playing football, like when you play football, like when you in the sport, it be like your day be going quicker time. So you in school and then you go to practice. You don't get out of practice until 7 or 8 o'clock. And you go home, you got homework and shit when you up. So it's like my days will go quick.
So you always busy.
You doing something. Then Thursday, you got walkthrough. So that's the day before the game. Friday, you go to school, that's game day, you wait your jersey. Like it was lit to me a little bit. Cause it's like I'm active in school. It wasn't like I was just going home and then after the rest of my day, like I was active, I was doing shit. So I think that's what really made my high school enjoyable. Like, then you got all your friends that you play football with, girls, like it was lit.
From elementary school, going to the friends elementary, from y'all walking the table together, that shit is lit. So everybody don't make it that far.
There's people I was with dropped out before we even got to high school.
Everybody ain't gonna make it, like from dropping out, going to jail, dead, or you know what I'm saying, or
cars.
Yeah, shit. It was a lot of shit happening though. From the time we started school from Penny, it was a lot of shit. Like I'm like It was a lot of people ain't getting to make it that far.
And then even when we graduated, people that died, like people that died, like you be seeing your classmates pass, like commit suicide, like get pregnant, like have 2-3 kids, like people you never would imagine this shit happening to in life. Like that shit be letting you know, like life real, like shit be happening. It ain't nobody exempt from life. Like life happens to everybody. You feel what I'm saying? Like you can't really pick and choose what's gonna happen to you. Like so, I just take everything every day for. I be happy to be there.
It'd be good though. It'd be good feeling though. You reach out to people you went to high school with, and y'all talk about life, how life been going. Y'all still keep in contact. Everybody in good spirits, shit like that. It'd be a good feeling though. Reaching out to somebody after all them years,
reliving the moments and shit.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, boy. In school, I was the class. I ain't like. It was one point in time I was the class clown, cause I ain't
high school.
Nah, middle school. Like I
feel like you got more serious than high school.
I had C's and D's and shit. Like, I was a class clown in fucking middle school. But
in high school, your shit was good, cuz. You had better grades than me.
In high school, I had to get right, cuz in 9th grade, I kept fucking failing the fucking algebra EOC. I kept failing that shit. I passed that shit my 11th grade year, cuz I had all my credits in 11th grade. Yeah.
Damn.
So 12th grade year, it was all I had to worry about was that, but I finally passed that shit last time, my 11th grade year. So 12th grade year, it was just chill. Then it was like, but I had to get past that shit, bro.
That shit, that was a big weight relief for that, cuz. Shit.
I was stressing about that shit. 9th, 10th, 11th, like damn.
I know you was stressing about that shit,
cuz. It was a lot of people who didn't pass, didn't get diploma because they didn't pass that shit.
Fucking yeah, them tests and shit, that's like FCAT, cuz. I used to hate taking the fucking FCAT.
I failed that shit the first year, 3rd grade. I failed that shit. That shit was hard as fuck.
I hated them days, like FCAT. Like, now why the fuck we gotta keep taking this shit?
I hated days, but I loved it because we didn't do shit after we got done. Like we used to watch movies or sleep all fucking days.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Like we used to do shit after that.
Yeah, that shit used to be lit afterwards. You can go and chill for the rest of the day.
Cause I knew I wasn't a great test taker. Like I don't know what the fuck it was, but I always used to get nervous as fuck doing tests.
Yeah, I know a lot of people like that because it's the pressure of the test. Not so much the not knowing what to do, they just not good at taking tests because it's like they overthink it. They be overthinking in their mind. That's all.
That's my biggest problem with hospital. I was in all school period. I used to always doubt myself. Like I used to know the answer, but I was like, nah, that ain't right. That ain't right.
And it be right.
It be fucking right. That's one of my problem though.
Yeah, that's why they always tell us listen to your first mind. Like, your first mind ain't gonna lead you wrong. Like always listen to your first mind. Yeah, that self-doubt shit could get you fucked up in life, period, cuz. Like, don't be doubting yourself, like, shit, I go full speed ahead at this point, cuz, and if I make a mistake, at least I know shit, I gave my best, like, I did my best, like, that was my best effort, and whatever gonna happen after that, I'm okay with it, because I know I gave my best effort, you know what I'm saying? That's all we can do, really.
Man, high school used to be crazy, it was folks fighting at 6 in the morning. Folks getting jumped at 6 in the morning, cuz.
For nothing. Some shit that they look back and be like, that was some dumb shit.
You eat breakfast and the fight just break out at 6 in the morning. Like, what the fuck could y'all possibly be fighting about at 6 in the fucking morning?
Cuz you think them high school relationships count? It depends on what year.
Yeah. I would. Nah, 9th to 10th grade,
that shit don't count.
That shit really don't count because, like, okay, middle school, it's like in middle school, but like high school, that high school is bigger.
Yeah, cause I tell anybody, if you got a relationship in middle school and you thinking that shit finna cross over to high school and be the same, it's not. Cause it's a whole, think about it, it's 3 or 4 middle schools inside your high school. So you seeing people that you did never, like girls you ain't never seen before, you feel me? And now you got a lady, and you got like, it's different, so like,
So
Yeah, you right. That's 9th, 10th grade.
I went to Evans Club. There was people from Pine Hills, Ocoy, Apopka, Silver Star, and one club. Oh my God. When I got in that grade, I was like, ain't no way, boy.
Oh, yeah, motherfuckers. You come from your little middle school.
I ain't gonna lie to that. Like, 10th, 11th grade, folks start getting serious about like finding somebody that's like, they shut it down.
They done been through all that bullshit. What I'm about to say, it's people that married with kids that was dating in high school, bro. So I guess it's just the people, but a lot of people, I only ask that because a lot of people say, I know y'all in high school, that relationship don't count. But to some people, that shit counts. I don't know, y'all let me know.
Cause I could think about it though. Some people was in relationships when they was in prom with their date. Like most of not everybody had a fine date. Most of them was in relationships with people already. So I wouldn't say
there's some people that went to prom and were started dating after that because they went to prom. Not all the time, but there's some people that did. I feel because like you saying, they was already in a relationship.
Cause me and my lady, we started dating what? She came to Evans my 11th grade year.
She went one Evans?
She was going to the Harvard. But she knew about me, so that's why she had to come to Evans.
And she knew about you.
Yeah, that's why she went. That's how I met her. I was it. That's how I met her. She was going to college for 9th, 10th grade, and she finished off. Yeah. So it's just like, yeah. So it's like, like, you don't know who you gonna be, like, you know, so
your lady ain't even at the school yet. Your 9th, 10th grade.
That's what I'm saying.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy to think about.
I don't think nobody took nobody serious. 9th, 10th grade year, you was just having a ball. Like 9th, 10th grade year, you was just doing whatever. Like anybody came across your way. Anybody came across your way, you was just running down on. Like, cause you was like, y'all fucking high school,
man. Shit, fuck that. I'm talking to everybody. I want everybody.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so that's why I feel like 9th and 10th grade year.
Get your heart broken. That shit changed, but
you might go into 9th grade with somebody, but 9 times out of 10, it ain't gonna last, cause y'all might go to different high schools, then y'all don't really see each other throughout the week. Y'all don't see each other after school or basketball games or the weekend, and then like it's just so much shit that can, you know what I'm saying?
And then too, I don't think you really start getting serious about what you want in life and who you are till after 10th grade. Like 11th grade is when you start, I feel like you knuckle down like, okay, I got one more year. My senior year need to have everything in order. Because my senior year, I'm just cruising. I ain't finna be, you know what I'm saying? My senior year, I'm gonna have all my credits. My senior year, I ain't gonna be, you know what I'm saying, doing a bus load of homework and all that shit. I'm cruising. We got all these activities, grad night, all that shit. Senior year, like I ain't got time to be worried about this and that. So I feel like your relationship after, if you find somebody and y'all decide that y'all want to be in a relationship after 10th grade, I feel like them relationships is the ones that we see still going on to today, because like they kind of knew like who they was already. 9th, 10th grade, it's people that hung out in 9th grade that didn't hang out no more when we was seniors, cause like they done changed their whole clique.
I've seen people come in 9th grade deep as fuck. A lot of friends got in the 12th grade, only had a handful of friends.
Cause they done reevaluated their whole life. Like I'm not even that person no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't even like the same shit.
Cause people start getting older as they got into different like 9th, 10th, 11th. Like they start getting more mature. Like y'all, I can't fuck you when you still on high middle school shit.
Yeah,
you still fighting all that shit. Like I can't like folks start focusing on what like they careers, they what they go to college for. People like 11th grade, people start applying for colleges. And like they said, 12th grade, you start getting accepted.
Yeah, all that shit. So people don't got time for the bullshit and the bullshit with the relationship. Like I ain't trying to be in no bullshit relationship in my 11th grade year, because I'm doing all that shit you just said, cuz. Like I need, you know what I'm saying? I need somebody that's focused and me and can focus me.
Another thing is though, people feel like, I ain't gonna lie, people saying like 9th grade, like it's time for you like buckle down. Like some people saying like relationships can be like a distraction. Like you don't be focused, nothing like that. Yeah, 10th grade, like you know what I'm saying? Like you trying to like,
but you can't tell a kid not.
That's what I'm saying. Like
eventually, if you like a person and you and her like each other, y'all see each other every day, you eventually gonna tell.
That's why they always say when you get in high school, you need to focus, dog, because it's gonna be girl on top of girl. Like
you need to focus. From 9th to 12th, you need to be focused your whole high school. Me knowing what I know now, that's one thing I would have did differently, because I would have never took curriculum in school for granted, because I know so much shit I could have got myself just by being focused in school. Get myself to a 4-year university, and not like now I feel like I would be way ahead, but then in certain aspects of my life I feel like I wouldn't, because yeah, I'd have been in school, I would have a degree, but it's a lot of life lessons and shit that I wouldn't have learned, because I wouldn't have been able to be out here experiencing what I'm experiencing now, to know that, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I feel like it's like a balance, you know what I'm saying? But that is true, you do need to focus while you in school. Like 9th grade is a crazy year, especially for, I don't know how it is everywhere, but I know 9th grade is the biggest year for your GPA.
Yeah,
because
each year carries, yeah.
Each year it get, the grades you make get less and less effective to your GPA.
9th grade, not saying y'all do this, but 9th grade is the year you can goof off and fuck up, because you got three more years to make up for that shit.
Yeah. But I feel also, cuz, that if you get serious on 9th, say you leave 9th grade with a 4.0, cuz, you can fuck up, like, okay, you can do your 9th grade, your 10th grade, you can be serious as fuck, get your GPA to the highest it can be. Yo, 11th to 12th grade, cuz I remember 12th grade, cuz I damn near barely was in school 12th grade. I stayed home a lot in 12th grade. So I know there's some people, not telling y'all do this, but there's some people I went to school and didn't graduate because they didn't come to school in 12th grade. They had all their credits, they had everything they needed, but they just didn't.
What that shit called? They call it Druid to
you drew it, your 12th grade, you crazy ass motherfucker. You stayed home all 12th grade, bro. There's people that were dual enrolled, like, you done got your GPA so high that you wouldn't even come to high school. You were in college already in 12th grade.
That's what I had bid for the tech, so 15 and I come class.
That's what I'm saying. Like you can get your GPA to the highest it could be out your 10th grade. 11th grade, 12th grade, you cool. Like I'm straight. You can get D's and whatever your 11th grade and 12th grade, you straight. As long as you don't fuck up and get in no trouble or be true and shit like that, 12th grade, you good. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. You've been rocking the world today, bro.
People thinking a lot. How cool that shit was a big ass house. So you see who was real, who was flawed, who was seeing who a real man. Like a lot of shit unfolded in high school. Like the people that was your dog, your day one and shit in middle school, you get to high school, maybe one or two though.
It's not all. It's so much shit that happens. It's so much, you be around these people so much throughout the day to where they true colors is bound to come out. You got 4 years and 8 hours to see which person is. Eventually that person gonna show their true colors, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way around that shit. That's why people come in 30, 40 deep and end up only with 2 motherfuckers that they graduate with. They say they dog, cause you done seen who all these people really is. You know what I mean?
You see them who they act, how they act when they're around you, how they act when they're around other people.
People come tell you what they done said about you in 3rd period. And it's just crazy. Like
I feel like high school is like the most time for, like, it's the biggest drama of every fucking thing. Like
it's more drama in high school than anywhere in the world. It's more drama in high school, I believe. It's more drama in high school than social media, bro. Because you them people in each other's face all day, every day, bro. Like, it's so many different personalities in one area at a time. Like, it's bound to be drama. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hundreds of motherfuckers in each other's face every day, all day.
People get tired of people for ages,
like,
man. You know what I'm saying?
Sick of it, man. So yeah, man. Shit, we just reflected, bro. Shit, I think we just had a reflecting show today, man.
Just talking,
getting back in the swing of getting back with y'all, man. Cause like I said, we had took a little hiatus bunch of shit that done happened in our lives, man. But we back.
And my bad, bro. Another thing is, I feel like people don't talk about like they past, like what they experience, and like people so focused on the future, like they don't like reflect on how far they came, what they did, like what they had to go through to get here. Like just sit, like just relax, like just sit back and be like, damn, man, I had a hell of a life, like
like your life ain't as bad as you thought it. Think it is.
Like so many people ain't get to experience what you did or did what you do. Like the good outweighed the bad, but together it was a hell of a experience. Like,
no, that's real shit, bro. Cause it's like it start like you could be thinking negatively, and you start thinking about all the good times and stuff that you had throughout your life. It'll start bringing you about that shit, kind of like, well, I ain't really. Yeah, I just had this negative moment, but think about all the positive shit that done happened in your life to the point where it's like, well, it's just a moment. Like, I'm just going through this for right now. I ain't gonna be going through this a month from now. You know what I'm saying? So, this shit petty really, like.
Cause I ain't gonna lie. Like, I feel like teenagers and kids go through the most stuff. Like, they go, like, from school, maintaining, like, trying to meet their parent expectations and shit like that. Like they go through
expectations of the world.
Yeah, like they go through the most of that. That's why you see most kids be depressed and shit like that in school. They be like they don't have no life out of school. Like they just be, you know what I'm saying? Like they be so focused on other people, what they think about them, or like meeting other people's goals for them. Like they don't be like sitting back and realizing who they really are, or what they.
Not to cut you up, but that's another thing too. I'm glad you just said that. They still trying to find out who they are. So if you got all this going on in your life personally, it's kids get abused at home, beat by their parents. It's kids that go to home and how they hit and witness their mom being abused, their dad being abused, and then it's certain kids that feel abandoned because certain kids that living with one parent, their parent have to work all day, every day. They don't never get to see their parent. They basically take care of themselves.
And then what's crazy is they only feel love at school. Like
that's why a lot of kids stay at school. They be at school all day, every day. Like, damn, why she's always at school? She don't got nothing to go home to.
And then go off to college for all these years and no one come back home because they feel at home, like they're like
at school.
They have friends who check up on them, talk to them every day, ask them how they doing. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't have it at home. Like, cause like think about it, cause when like say we get home from school, our parents don't be home most of the time. Like by the time our parents get home, we be in bed or something sleep. Like we don't see them like till the morning we leaving the school. Like hey, we say good night, mom, I love you, or hey, mom, I'm leaving the school. Like
they working to take care of you.
I feel like most of the time you get to see them is on weekends or. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Like, a lot of parents don't even know what their kids is going through. Cause they be working so much trying to provide, and they come home and be so tired to the point where they don't really be knowing what the hell be going on with their kids. That's why too, it's good to have grandparents. It's good to have uncles and aunties. Like it's good to have a village.
God, man.
Yeah, like it's good to have a village so you can. Them your outlets.
A good cousin, a good brother, a good childhood friend.
Yeah, it's good to have that because it's outlets. Like you get some of that pressure off you when you can talk, like express yourself to people.
Like kids so depressed, like commit suicide or something like that, because they don't really have like. You would think like in school they probably the most junky, the goofy person in school, but that all be like, you know what I'm saying, like an act, like yeah, like you get to cover up what's really going on at home, and then we get
crying on the inside. That shit, like that's another thing too with my life that I realized I be saying like, just be careful how you treat everybody. Not the popular person, not the best looking woman, but just be careful, like treat everybody accordingly because you don't know what a person is going through. Like, by you saying something nice to that person that day could make that person like not want to go home and do something for themselves.
They don't gotta do that. You see somebody be like, hey, how you doing, or have a good day, or like hold you on for them. Hey, thank you, something like that.
Give people hope. It like damn, the world ain't as bad as I thought it was. Like, everybody in the world ain't bad. You know what I mean? So
or be like, you be like, damn, yeah, your shoes look nice, your outfit look nice, your hair look nice.
Anything.
Shit like that make people can change their whole fucking day.
Yeah. You'd be surprised. You'd be fucking surprised because the smallest thing, letting somebody over in traffic could save your life and theirs.
That's why they say you gotta be really careful how you treat people because you never know. Karma is really real.
Hell yeah. That shit happens. That shit will happen to you. So it may not be that day.
You can do something today and 30 years later that shit come bite you in the ass. You like, what the fuck is going on?
You was being such an asshole to everybody in your life. Now you going through it and people being that way to you. So, yeah.
We showing the effect on our life. We all look at, you know what I'm saying, our childhood, what we went through, not what we went through, but like how it was.
And for the most part, like, let's say, I feel like most of the people that watch us is our age, so they kind of understand what we talking about from our age range. Then you got kids. I feel like if we could spark something in them to make them want to start experiencing their high school or their middle school the way we did, to be able to have these experiences, that's what I wanted. That's what we kind of made today about. You know what I'm saying? Like show them like, nah, it's lit being a kid. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing wrong with taking your time, hitting your milestones as a youth. Taking every day serious and not taking it for granted while you in your friends' face in high school, because when you graduate, people get further and further away. You got this job, he got this job, he work at this time, I work at this time, I barely see bruh, or I barely see her, or you know what I'm saying? So y'all just stay focused in high school, stay in tune with what you got going on, man. And take the information that me and Cuz gave y'all today and apply it to your own life.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, if I had a chance to relive my childhood, I'll do that shit all over again.
All over again,
I'll do that shit.
Be happy. Smile on my face.
What I know right now, if I had a chance to go back in time and take the knowledge with me, like what I know now back then, man, I'd be so far ahead.
I'd be a Harvard graduate right now. I'd be a Harvard graduate right now. I'm telling y'all, I'd have went to goddamn Yale or somewhere.
But then again, it's kind of good on here though, because lessons and shit like that. I wouldn't know that. I wouldn't like, you know what I'm saying?
That's the other side of life that you got to get. Because even after college, you got to get your job, and you got to start experiencing that. What we experience now, you got to start experiencing that afterward. It may be a little less for you because you got a little kickstart with your degree and a better job and a way of living. But even some people be hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt when they leave college. So it's all depending on how you look at it and look at your outlook on your life and what you got going on. But we ain't gonna keep this video too long, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna stop it right there. Anything else you want to speak on? Just basically
stay safe, man.
Yeah. Everything worked out how me and Cuz wanted to work out. We will be back next week, back on the ball, you know what I'm saying? Cuz we got a little different career paths. I'm in the process of getting a different career path, so we switching up some things in our lives, trying to make it better for our situation.
Better than ourselves.
Yeah, we gonna definitely stay tuned with the brand, stay tuned with upcoming family. We gonna keep it moving how we know how to keep it moving. So this is episode 23. Episode 23 of the Coming Show podcast. Like, follow us on Instagram, YouTube, the Upcoming Show podcast, TikTok. Still in the process of building a website so we can put our merch and the shirts and stuff. She closed out on the shirt today, that we can get to y'all, man. So it's moving. May not be moving how we wanted to move, but it is moving, man. So we appreciate y'all rocking with us every week, tuning in. And we'll be back next week, episode 24, man.
Yes, sir. Y'all be safe out there.